It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day for a neighbor. Ooh, yes sir. Won't you be mine? Oh my gosh, what a skip. Beautiful day for a neighbor. I've got him, whatever he is. He's big. Please be a big bass. Won't you be my neighbor? There we go. There we go. Finally got one. Don't be a pike, please. Don't be a pike. You're fighting like a bass. Oh, no way. Good grief, that was crazy. Gotta be a pike. Gotta be a pike, right? Something's chasing something. No, it's a largemouth. That was crazy. I'm gonna power pull down. There was like no doubt more than one fish there. What's going on, folks? German Shepherd. Welcome back to Uncut Bass Fishing. Holy cow, what a way to start. And I apologize for the crazy dark lighting. There we go, that looks much better. My goal on this channel is to give you guys a fun bass fishing experience. Look at that. Topwater buzz frog to the face. I think what happened was I hooked this bass and a big pike then started chasing him or something. I don't know. All I know is we're gonna have a dang fun time today, and my goal, like I said, is to give you guys a good time, but also teach you everything I can about bass fishing. Today just being an overall fun day of shallow water fishing. We're gonna be setting the hook, hopefully more than a few times, so follow along. Now, every episode on this channel is brought to you by my merch brand called Infinite Outdoors. This here is the green performance hat, I ordered from Branded Bills, a really high quality style of hat, and we have this one and two navy ones on the website if you wanna check them out. Now, NFNT, what does that stand for? Well, that has two main meanings. First of which being there are infinite possibilities of making memories, having fun, taking your family and your friends in the outdoors, not just fishing. This channel is all about fishing, but I'm talking about hunting, I'm talking about camping. I love being in the outdoors, and so do many of y'all. And then number two is that my faith is in my trust is in a God who loves us so much, an infinite love, you could say, that he sent his son Jesus to die on the cross to be the sacrifice for our sins, so that through that we can come to know him and have eternal life. So if you want to check it out, I will leave it linked down in the video description. If not, totally cool. But let's catch some more bass. Like I said, pretty sure there was a bigger fish that followed. Like, I'll do a slow-mo replay on my chest mount if y'all can see that. If not, it's not going to be there. But it felt like when I was fighting that fish, I saw something shoot right here after a bluegill. And I don't think that was a bass. If it was big. But today we're gonna be doing a lot of this, a lot of frogging around, a lot of throwing a jig, maybe even a lot of this right there, the old urchin. I'm gonna cast the urchin at the end of this dock here. Oh, well, the wind really did a number on me there. I was gonna cast to the end of the dock, but then the wind blew me into it. There we go. See if we can't drag a big largie out from under the dock, huh? Come eat my koik. Maybe not. Okay. And that lighting was definitely dark. I know my editor probably brightened that up a decent amount. Let me get back to regular lighting here. But we're fishing down this bank here. It's 5:00 p.m., little sunset session when I'm starting this, so definitely gonna have a lot of inconsistent lighting as I navigate my way around the shallows here. There's a decent amount of shallow water targets. Don't know if I titled this video with any kind of junk fishing or just, hey yo, any kind of shallow general fishing, but you got logs, we have tiny pads, we have regular size pads, we've got coontail. I mean, like, it's a very diverse lake. You can tell from the drone shot in the intro, it's not big, not a big lake, but man, does it have a lot going for it, which is fun. We even have like a cut bank here. It's like 8 inches up there. There could be bass up under that stuff. My goal is to catch 5 bass today for 15 pounds. So as soon as we catch one that I think will help a 5 bass limit of 15 pounds, I'll put it on the scales. But I think I need to go back to the frog. There's too much vegetation for the old quake. But I've got jigs, I've got worms, I've got all kinds of stuff. Ugh, darn it. I caught a piece of grass before I skipped it under there. That was a fun first catch though. That thing sucked it in on the backside of a boat, like up there. That's cool. The one negative going for us today is that we have a lot of wind. So you might not be able to tell that by the start of this video here, but we do have a ton of wind. Ton of it. Oh, wrong, oh, well, this will work. I picked up the wrong rod, but it'll do. It will do. That'll do, donkey. A lot of these docks are not, they don't have a whole lot of space under them. Like you see here, chest mount view, that's tough to get under. Very tough. So, not a huge, oh no, bad. Not a huge fan of these docks, how they're positioned. And it looks like this guy did some kind of work around his dock today because the bank is all cloudy. It's not what you want. Not what you want. I'm gonna go back and forth from swim jig to frog to worm. Lots of things. And yeah, man, we got a lot of docks here that are real tough to get a lure under. And then if I can't get a lure underneath them, I'm just gonna go quakey on the outside, see if that can draw a big one out to eat it. Water temp is 67 degrees today. It's post-spawn to summertime here in Minnesota. If you're watching, if I end up putting this out at a different time, I apologize. It's just the way that the content flow goes. I mean, heck, this might not go out till next year, who knows? But the tips will remain the same. Tips will be the same. Oh gosh, no. In the world, there we go. Come on, fish. He's 4-pounder, eat my quake. I might need a dang 4-pounder to get to 15 pounds today. Pop, 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 pop. Gonna skip this guy's dock here, and I'm just gonna skip as in like not fish. Definitely getting some weird looks for having a wrapped bass boat at this tiny lake. But hey, I heard it had big ones, okay? The size of the honey hole don't matter. I'm getting my boat here. I'm fishing it. How's it going?
How's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
Good. What's that accent from?
Texas.
Texas?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. From the great state of Texas. All my X's is where I live. All right, well, kind of surprised that I ain't got more bites yet. Desperately wish I had someone in the back of my boat right now adjusting the lighting Like, are we fine in the darkness? Yeah, it's just Ethan do a lot of switching camera angles to then be able to change the light. Come on, underneath this overhanging tree, there's gotta be one. Who wants to eat? Dang. I wish the other side of the lake was the one that was calm, but it's not how the cookie's crumbling today. We have a very shady, calm side. We got a decent amount more of shallow water to cover. Dang, I can't believe how quick I caught one. And now nothing. Huh. Very interesting. Let's go finesse jig. See if they want a little orange in their life. I just can't get under any of these docks. They make it like impossible to get underneath them. Like, y'all see this? It's crazy. Oh man. How am I supposed to get my jig? There we go. They don't bite anyways. All right. They don't bite anyways. Hope I don't force the frog for too long. When you get your first bite on it, and it was a violent bite, kind of tempted to just throw nothing but that. Doosh! Doosh! Doosh, doosh, doosh. Oh, this thing skips so well. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Like, you're really gonna see a bunch of skips. A bunch of switching of rods. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Oh no. It's hard to go from a super heavy lure to a light one. This is a Texas rigged Ocho, just a Senko style. I can't imagine I don't catch one on this. What? Dude, maybe the docks that are in the shade right now have already lost the bass that were on them. That's possible. There we go. There we go. How big are you? Oh my gosh. Whoa. That was that was fun. Get in here. Get in here. Yes, sir. Are you 3 pounds? Are you 3 pounds? That's the question. Gosh. Look at this fish though. Look at this chunker. Beautiful. I don't think he's 3, so we're not gonna weigh him. I don't think he helps the cause, but I did lose my Ocho, which is weird. I'll tell you something, these bass, they are fighting like pike. You set the hook and it's like, but that's fun. Don't forget, somewhere in this episode, we will have a comment challenge where I'll give you something to comment, and a number of days or months from when this video drops, I will pick a winner of the comment challenge to receive a free lure, usually the one that I'm fishing with, straight to your doorstep. But you gotta be watching to know what the comment challenge is. Dude, that fish was running at me like crazy. Coincidence that I switched to the weightless Ocho and get a bite? No, this thing is a bite getter. Absolute bite getter. If you're struggling to get a bite, pitch this thing around. Pitch it around. Pitch and cast. Pitch and putt contest. Pitch and putt. Okay. Just one fish per dock. I'll take it. We do have a weedy corner of the lake and a rocky, deeper corner of the lake. The weedy one is currently calm. The rocky one is currently windy. Honestly, kind of what I might want. Kind of might want to go drag a jig or a crankbait on the windy side and then fish the calm. But I'm going to go a little faster here. Don't want to go much longer than 2 hours today. But if, like, the reason why I'm starting, oh man, we got lay down trees here. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. The reason why I'm starting here as opposed to in the sun or in the wind, because I know in Minnesota, when you have structure like this in the water, sticks in the water, docks in the water, bass just tend to get around it. Not saying they're always on it, but they tend to love to live around this kind of stuff. So it's just it's a good bet to make to start in this kind of stuff. It may not be the case where you live, but up here in the north, Michigan, Minnesota, New York, man, you got a lot of fun stuff to fish. So we're just going to be junk fishing, which means looking in front of us and making an educated decision based on what's there, on what lures we should throw. So like I see lay down sticks, I could pitch a jig. I could keep throwing this weightless worm. I will throw a buzz frog over all this grass. We just got a lot of stuff we could do. Could throw a regular frog too. Not gonna discount that. I mean, matter of fact, if I had gotten a bite here on the regular worm, absolutely would be pitching a frog around. But didn't get a bite there, so let's go a little more unique with the quake style. I will catch one on the full cast today. Guarantee it, don't know where, but I want to. And I'm not sure what type of grass this is really. I mean, it's little tiny pads mixed with what looks to be, I'm gonna call it like ribbon grass. It's not quite eel grass. It's smaller, thinner, but it looks juicy. Looks juicy, juicy. Hey now, hey now. Okay, my frog is doing weird things. What's going on? We good? Yeah, we're fine. Genuinely shocked though, given how I caught that first fish in the grass and then the second fish next to a dock, how I'm not getting bit here. Seems kind of odd. Feels like a place I should be getting bite, just based on what's gone down so far, you know? But it's possible they're not on the wood at all. So we will test and see. Man, they're gonna, if they're shallow, they're gonna eat a frog. Like I can just keep skipping this around. There's no way this goes over their head and they're around and they decide to not eat it. No shot. No shot. Don't believe it. Yep, there's one. There was one. I'm gonna go back in there with the Ocho. Where's it at? There it is. Come on, eat it. Eat it, please. What? Where'd you go? You totally missed my frog. What? That's not cool. What happened to the follow-up lure getting bit? Boo. Boo, 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 boo. He came and nipped at it and said, oh, that was fake. See you later. Boo. Don't like that. Oh my gosh, what a skip. Crazy, how? Does that not get a bite? Oh, I cast my tail off. If you skip this thing too many times, it can come apart. That's what happened there. Let's get us a new one. La la da 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 da. Da 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 da. There we go. Spin it on the frog hook. Poke the feet down, open up the tail. We're back, baby. And we're back. Let's go. Like, dude, come springtime when there's not much grass growing up, these sticks gotta just hold tons of fish. The fact that I'm not catching them here is crazy. And I'd flip in there, but I've already done that. And it hasn't resulted in a fish. So, just don't want to do it too long if it's not going to work. And this dock here looks like a prime candidate for a little bit of koik. Yes. What? Nobody. Nobody like you. I need some curious bass, please. You heard of Curious George? Yeah, how about curious bass? Oh, bad cast, Tyler. I go from skipping a 7.6 with like a 1 ounce lure to a finesse jig. So, not the easiest transition. Oh, bang. And let's go ahead and adjust the lighting. Just one click. All right. And they are not eating under this dock. That's fine. Let's go grass. I just don't like, I wish I could tell you guys like exactly what depth they're sitting in today, what I'm targeting. This is just pure shallow junk fishing. I'm just literally casting every target that looks good and ones that don't, you know? Trying to just put my lure in front of as many biting bass as possible, knowing that not all of them are gonna bite. I bet the spawn was fun here, man. How shallow this is, how clear it is, yeah. But that was a blast. We got a whole school of bluegill here. Man. I do want to get to this dock in front of us here before my friends do. It's in front of me here, my friends that invited me to the lake house to fish their lake. Do, 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 do. Let me get my regular jig. There it is. Ah, bad cast. Bad cast. Bad cast, bad cast, bad cast. I'm in a really good skip, so I'm gonna power pull down, and I've got one right there. Get out of there, baby. Get out of there. See, that's what happens. Make a good cast, anchor yourself. Yes! Not a big one though, smallest bass of the day, but he got that Outcast Tackle custom jig that's coming out soon. I can say that now. Matter of fact, it maybe, oh, here we go, yeah! Doubled up. Is that a smallmouth? Yeah. What? They got a smallie over there, and I got a largie. I ain't caught one smallmouth yet. I guess there are smallmouth bass in here, how about that? But let's see if there's multiple bass under here. That'd be sick if there was. It's the dock that has the most shade and coverage on this whole side of the lake here. So, wouldn't doubt it. How'd you catch it on? Okay. Cool. Cool. Someone asked me, where's that accent from? Like, I just don't feel like I have one. Maybe I do.
I don't think you have a thick Texas.
No, it's not that thick. Oh, but I don't sound like the people up north, you know. Yo, you betcha. We're going down to the Quick Trip to get some pop. Oh, the stop and go. The come and go in Iowa. There we go. There we go. I just don't believe that was the only... There we go. Yes, sir. Yes. That feels bigger. Maybe not. It's not. Just fighting really hard. So the reason why this dock, y'all, is so good is because it has the most shade and the most coverage. A lot of docks have a lot of coverage, but like the dock, like there's no boat in the slip. So what's that? It doesn't provide any shade. This dock is doing it all. Oh gosh, bad cast. Ah, I'm not on my game today. I'm not on my game today. I'm not on my game today. I'll get there. I'll get on my game. That was fun. There are a few bass on this here dock. There we go. Yes, sir. And the only reason I knew that I had a bite there, oh, never mind, was because my line jumped and started running away from me. And when that happens, oh, was that a bass? No, grass. You normally don't even have to check. Just swing. Just set the hook. Usually a bass there. That's two off that dock though, that's nice. We love a little back-to-back action. Now I wish I could get underneath this pontoon. I'm gonna have to go in the slip. Risky, but worth it if I get a bite. Like the pontoon is not that far off the water, so it's just tough to get that under there. Ooh, but there is some space underneath it. Can I do it? Can I do it? Yes, sir, I did it. Oh, it's so risky. I'm gonna break off if I get a bite. I mean, I'd rather take a bite than no bite, but that's fine. No harm, no foul there. Oh yeah, oh my gosh. I'm also in trouble if I get a bite here. Very skinny, the skinny lane I had to land one. All right. Okay, so we got a smallmouth on a chatterbait. It's amazing. Didn't even know they had smallmouth. I did not have many smallmouth in here. I've seen some pictures. Darn it. My line is wrapped around my tip, and then it's wrapped around this dock. We good? Okay, we're off the tip. I'm in this dock. Shoot. I'm just perfectly in this dock. Come on, please. Please, 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 please. Gosh, I'm perfectly jammed. Completely, perfectly jammed. Got it. I should probably check my line. We're okay. Let's give it one flip in there on the back side. And I have covered this dock, y'all. I'm not sure there's any more bass in there. If I had to guess, I'd say I completed that dock. Back to the shallows. Shallow grass. Well, he got home with the chatterbait off the edge. That is what I'm probably gonna go run and do once I run out of docks. They already fished the docks, but I saw them coming from this direction. But honestly, I doubt he got in a pontoon as shallow as I'm gonna be able to get in a bass boat. So I'll keep fishing down this bank here. But dang, no fish so far to add to my creel, my 5 fish limit. I want 5 for 15. I gotta get some 3-pounders. It's not impossible. Just gotta start catching bigger fish. Now, you may look at my dock skipping and say, dang, that's hard to do. How do you do that? I'll kind of give you a crash course, but if you want to watch a full video on it, just search Tyler's Reel Fishing skipping. I've made a video pretty detailed on it, but if you want the crash course, imagine you're throwing a frisbee four-handed. So I don't know how many of y'all are frisbee players, but not a backhand across your body, a forehand. And you're basically taking your rod and skipping it across the water, kind of launching it forward, just like you're throwing a forehand frisbee. Or bowling on almost, but it's kind of like if you were like a softball pitch, kind of just around, sidearm pitch. That's more like what it is. And I do a sidearm a lot regular fishing, but I'll end higher up. Skip, you are lowering your rod tip, swinging it down and letting go about 10 feet short of your target, and then letting go and letting it skip under there. The best skipping lures, you've got swim bait, Senko, fluke on a spinning rod especially, and then you've got a jig. And jig takes a little more skill than the rest of them, especially a finesse jig. I'm skipping a finesse jig, and that's more challenging. But once you learn it and you put the right trailer on, like here, I'll get my cast up and I'll show you what I'm skipping. You want some kind of arky style head, flat to round kind of head, a trailer that is flat on the bottom, and anything less than ½ ounce. I'm never skipping any docks, any brush, any overhangs with a 3/4 ounce jig, a 1 ounce jig. That's just way too hard. Almost impossible. And to a certain extent, you're not even like throwing the bait. You're just like helping it to get under there. You're going low, releasing it, and then keeping your thumb on the spool for a second as you finish the let the lure, reach its completion point. And then sometimes I'll get to the back of a dock and realize, dang, I should have skipped back there, but I've got a frog in my hand, so I just go like this and just make a backhand. Oh my gosh, not horrible, but that's not great. I skip that way. How about this side of the pontoon? Now this is a totally different kind of grass. These are like arrowheads. They are grasses that are sticking up in the air. Man, we got a stinking diverse lake here. This is awesome. Feels like I'm in Florida. I'm in pants and a long sleeve shirt in the summer. Welcome to Minnesota. The land of 10,000 lakes, man. Uh-oh. I skipped in there, but I'm over a part of their dock. All right, yep. I'm on a bag. I'm on a bag, everybody. That dock was a little too shallow anyways. I'm not sure if I would have got one there. Oh, there's one. There's a bass. Eat it. Eat it. Oh, I don't know where he went. There's definitely a bass in all this grass though. There are tons and tons of bluegills up in the shallows, like up in here and a foot. It makes me think there's gotta be bass. I want to take advantage of it somewhere, Bass follow follow the forage. That was one. Did not feel big though. Usually big ones don't just like nibble at it. Yeah, it was small. Oh, scared a bunch of bluegill. Okay. So far I've filmed like 8 different lures. In what, half an hour? That's fun. I'm sure you've noticed a severe lack of crankbaits and treble hook baits and poppers. That's just because where I've chosen to fish so far is not conducive to that being a smart lure. So fishing around this kind of grass, I would have to force myself to fish them in ways that are not efficient right now. So if I want to throw a popper or a walking bait, I got to throw it out there. I don't think that's where the bass are right now. I think they're a little bit up shallow. Now, that being said, he caught one on a chatterbait off the bank, so I will get out there. I just kind of wanted to fish the docks that I could while the sun was high, before I lose that sunlight. Because once the sun gets to a certain point, the bass don't really sit on docks. There we go. There we go. That was fun. That was fun. That was early on in this dock too. I doubt there's one here. Another 2-pounder. Another chunk. I mean, like, oh gosh, stop it. And my power poles just hit like rock. So it's a good sign. We got some hard bottom here. Nice. Look at that chunk right there. Good grief. That's fun. That is fun, fun, fun. Fun, 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 fun. Come on, get off their hook. They're clearly around the docks. If you get to some that have enough, dang it, my worm broke. If you get to ones that have enough depth to them, they're there. And I'll tell you, we've had a fun time so far, but no giants. Where are they? Where are you? Darn it, I'm a little too close now, but it is Minnesota. Fish are a little dumber. Come on. There we go. Just letting it sink on slack line, my line took off. Take advantage when you can. When you're fishing, cover that's got depth to it, let your bait sink to the bottom. It's rare that they'll just eat it like right off the top. So just let it get down there, don't be in a rush. Especially I'm throwing a weightless worm. It takes 5 seconds to reach the bottom at least. At least. There we go. A bunch of 2-pounders so far. ¿Dónde están tres? We need the 3-pounders. Trace means 3. I pan out there. There's a little bit of stuff out off the edge, but not much. It does look like more smallmouthy water. There's not like a defined weed edge. It's just kind of open water type stuff. Oh gosh, that's a bass. There's something out there. What's that? What is that? Please be a bass. Yep, there we go. Did you eat it? They're looking at it. Dang it. These fish are taking a gander at it. They're just not eating it. Huh. Interesting. Wonder if they'll eat a drop shot. Because those kind of had a bass look to them. Where'd they go? Now, you're not going to see me scope all day, but if I see something that looks bassy, I am going to cast at it. That's the advantage of this technology. That it allows me to see random stuff that I wasn't going to see originally. Dude, they're like they're underneath the boat right now. They're literally chilling underneath my boat. Darn. There's one. There's one out there. What is that? What is you, huh? What is you? You gonna go down and eat it? You gonna go eat it? Oh, please be a bass. Looks like a pike to me. Does not have a bassy look to him. I've got him, whatever he is. He's big. He's big. Don't be a pike. Don't be a pike. Don't be a pike. Don't be a pike, please. Please be a big bass. Please be a big bass. Please be a big smallmouth bass. Although he would have jumped by now, probably. What is he? What is he? Big bass? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's a big bass. It's a huge bass. Holy cow. Whoa. Whoa. No, it's a pike. Oh my gosh. Never mind. Never mind. Shouldn't have got so excited. Big pike. One to show to the camera for sure. But alas, not the species of fish I want. Big pike. Hello. Let's figure out how to get this pike in. Let's figure out how to get this pike in, huh? Big one. Get the drop shot hook out without pliers. That's risky. It's really risky. Got it. I want to get him in the boat for a picture. There we go. Nice. Nice. That right there is a big old Minnesota specimen. Probably a 25, 26 incher. Big old slimy boy. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you for giving me a good time. Thought though you might have been like a 6-pound smallie. But hey, you know what? The tug is the drug, and he provided a nice tug. It's kind of a zone that a smallmouth would be in. So I thought I'd give him a cast, but he was not. He was not a smallmouth, he was a pike. So back to the regularly scheduled programming. That was fun though. Do pike eat drop shots? Yes, they do. FYI, pike will eat a drop shot. Pike will eat a drop shot. That was fun. Got a lot of bluegill around this dock. Cheapers. And I think there's a bass on the very corner. There's a bass right in the corner of the dock. No. Thank you. Yeah, I've got him right now. Have to. No, I didn't get him. What? What are we doing? There he is. He was hanging out there. What? There's a big bat. There he is. Come on, eat it. Should have thrown a corky at him, not a drop shot. I just realized I'm really bleeding. Dang it. Shoot. How am I bleeding so bad? Uh-oh. That pike got me pretty good. Pike got me pretty dang good. Just his gill plate. Didn't even get him. Didn't get me with his teeth either. Okay. Back to the jig. Drop shot was fun while it lasted. I don't think that's going to be a mainstay today. Could be. Could be. I'm bummed because a big bass was underneath this dock, and he came out to look at my drop shot but didn't eat it. There's one. Ooh, yes sir. Nope, 2 pounds. I'll tell you something though, this new jig I got coming, we're calling it Pond Finesse. Look at where the hook got him. Jeepers. We lengthened the hook a little bit on this jig without cast because most finesse jigs have a little rinky-dinky hook. Now we kept the hook finesse in its gauge, the wire gauge, but it's got enough length on it to really get a big bass good. I kept losing fish when I was testing smaller hooks. And I wasn't a fan of that. Looks like there's some rock down there, so I'm gonna go with a football jig. Looks to be rock. Can't tell exactly what it is. I think it's rock. Just gonna drag a football jig down there. Could be grass. Could be grass, I don't know. We've got, kind of like a rock. We got some islands on this lake. You probably saw that in the initial drone shot. Some islands, some docks, some lay down trees. It's a pretty diverse lake, pretty cool. Oh, eat it. That looks like a pike. I got loose line though. How'd I get loose line? How'd I get that much loose line? Darn it. There's 2 fish down there. Oh no. I need a stinking maintenance cast. Yeah, there's some fish down there in these rocks. Let's go drop shot. Hope they're smallmouth. Hope they're smallmouth. Small mizzies. Small mizzy mouths. There we go. Falling on one. Oh, I had him. Did I? I don't know. Choose to believe I did. Gonna choose to believe I did. Sorry, y'all, been distracted by what I'm seeing out here. So I like this. It's cool looking. Shake, 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 shake. Shake your drop shot. Shake your drop shot. Yeah. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your drop shot. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Dude, there's fish down there, and they're not eating. That's frustrating. Maybe they want a koiki. I doubt it, but we'll see. That'd be cool. Be cool if they want to eat this instead. Would not complain. It's a little bit light to be fishing this deep, but we can go ahead and see what's going on. Okay, that was gonna be lame. Y'all had to watch that. I really thought there was a group of bass out here, but guess not. I guess it was not bass. Just casting it shadows. I really thought that it was fish on these rocks. There's an island over here. I'm about to fish this island. Thought there was bass on the rocks. I'm still convinced there's bass on the rocks. Keep speed ramping actually until I totally give up. Dude, we got some dang rocks over here. Holy cow. Dang it. There we go. There we go. Finally got one. Don't be a pike, please. Don't be a pike. You're fighting like a bass. The way you were looking was awful bass, like... Oh, no way! A huge walleye! Holy smokes, this thing's gonna be big. Gosh.
Big one.
Yeah! Wow. I think it's a walleye. Whoa, huge walleye. I'm not even going for walleye. Y'all want it? Holy. Oh, I'm with what's their last names? Not the Nelsons, I forget their last name. Okay, huge walleye. I'm talking big one. I'm talking big walleye. I didn't bring my net with me because I thought that I'd just be boat flipping all these bass. So, holy cow. Unreal. I need to land this fish. I think it's too big to eat. It's too big to eat. Holy cow. Is that a PB? There's no way it's PB. I've got a bigger one. How do you land a walleye? How do you land a giant walleye? Oh my gosh, nope, don't break me off. Do not break me off. Nice. Wow. Oh my gosh. Hold on, everybody. Look at that walleye. Look at that long Minnesota specimen right there. People are honking for me. Let's go. Yes. Zoom out so y'all can see the full. I mean, that's a giant. That's stinking like, I'm gonna get the tape measure on this thing right here. Holy cow. Strike King Cutterworm. Strike King Cutterworm. VMC Redline. Finesse Nico Hook. Roof of the Mouth. Doesn't just catch giant bass. Also gets big old Minnesota walleyes. He's gonna be longer than my board. My board only goes to like 18. Yeah, so that's 18. Oh my goodness. We're looking at like 24, 25 inches. It's a big one. Unreal. I don't know diddly squat about keeping a walleye. I'm just gonna release it because I'm a catch and release kind of guy, but like that could be a nice meal. Let's get a selfie real quick. All right, that'll do right there. Good grief, what a big walleye. Had no idea this lake had walleye that size. Okay, we're all about the toothy critters today. This is like Uncut multi-species action. That's crazy. Good grief. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You know what? You know what? I'm thinking of making this the first episode. No, I can't do that. I was gonna make it the first episode of my new channel. I've got a new channel for multi-species that you'll eventually see on tubes. I just can't believe I caught a walleye that big. So is that what's out here on these rocks? Like, I'm making casts around hoping that I'm gonna hook into a smallie, but holy smokes, what a giant. Like, tell me in the comments, is that's a big walleye, right? 25 inches? I've got to be a big walleye. That's not my personal best. I've caught one at least an inch or two longer at the St. Lawrence River in New York, but cowabunga, brother, that's crazy. Them eyes are chilling on the rocks. Who could have guessed? Who could have guessed? Me. I could guess that. Wow. Okay. Scoping a big walleye, how about it, huh? Oh yeah, bud. Catching them big eyes, eh? Thought them folks were gonna ask me who I was staying with and be like, hey, what are you doing here? They said, what cabin are you in? And I was like, I forgot the last name. Sorry. Don't kick me out, please. Stinking big old walleye. Makes me want to just sink and catch big walleye, but it's not what y'all came here for. It's uncut bass fishing. I know, I get it. I get it. I think with the remaining sunlight, I mean, like, look at the sun. It's getting lower. I may have to run around and fish the docks that still have sun on them. There's not a whole lot of them left, sadly. That was crazy. That was nuts. I was not expecting to look a giant walleye today. Like, I'm sure that's the fish like some folks like dream about catching all summer. And here I am, goober old me, just lucking into one of those things. That's nuts. That is indeed nutso. All right, we're back to some shallow waters. I'm gonna get myself my chatterbait, I think it's 3/8 ounce, maybe half, tungsten thunder cricket. Just start yanking this thing around. Start retrieving this thing around that shallow grass. We got some stubble grass over here. I call it carpet grass. It's really just like a grass that covers the ground like a carpet. It's probably not the official term for it. Just feel like that's the way to catch a bigger fish. I'm not sure, especially during this time of the day, if the big ones are going to be like way up in the shallows. Seems to me like certain times of the day they kind of move deeper. I mean, I'm halfway expecting to catch a giant largemouth, like on a drop shot on a rock point. Not a big walleye. Well, okay, that's a lie. Big walleyes are there all the time, but you know what I'm saying. It's crazy. All right, put this down, get my swim jig. It's a log here I want to flip it next to. Also want to start swimming it way up here. I think it's way too shallow though. It looks about 1 foot deep. But never underestimate how shallow a bass can get. They can live shallow. They can live shallow. And if I don't get a bite on this island, I'm gonna write it off. Not about to fish both islands if That's way too shallow. That's like 4 inches. Oh my gosh. Hold up, hold up. As I say that, something big was right there. It just ate me. Oh my gosh. What is that? What is that? What is that? Something just ate me 3 times. Right up there. What are we talking about? Must be small. Must be a small fry. Not a big enough bite for me to get excited about the island. Well, you know, nowadays it's hard to get excited about islands with what happened and all. Oh goodness. We're hitting a log? Oh my gosh. It is shallow. Shallow, shallow. It's a dang log in the water I gotta watch out for. All right, too shallow for this. This is the most I've ever switched lures in one video. I'm just like quickly realizing what areas, you know, what casts need a frog, which casts need a jig. Come on, get through there, please. It is so shallow up here. I know they could live here, but the only bite I got was just now, and it was probably less than a pound, so. Not vibing. Not vibing, not vibing, not vibing. A loon! Hello, loon. What a pretty loon. What a pretty, pretty loon. Just don't know what I think about stuff that shallow this late in the day. I've never had good success. Let me know in the comments if you have, but this late in the day, if it's that shallow and that shady, I usually don't have a whole lot of success with it. And nothing but carpet grass lining this whole thing here. I'm gonna fish the thunder cricket again. Where'd it go? There it is. Just out over this flat. Not the best looking grass, but it's something I haven't fished yet. It's a shallow flat in about 6 feet of water. One thing I know I could do is go to a weed edge and throw a spinnerbait and catch pike, but not really what I want to do. You know what I'm saying. Holy cow, this Custom Pro casts well. Unreal. If y'all haven't checked out the Custom Pro, it is one of my favorite reels I've ever used in my life. It is so good, it casts so far. The Paramag ITB braking, which I don't know if my reel test video has come out. I think it has. There's one. Largemouth on a point. On the vibe jig. I'm gonna go ahead and make a lot of casts there. Spot lock. Get in here, little guy. Little squirt. Thank you, buddy, for eating. For giving me good time. Little squirt. Dude, we ain't weighed one yet. This is crazy. I'm testing a bunch of different bait casting reels from different brands on my main channel. So I'll make sure to update y'all when that video comes out. It may be out by the time this video drops. Matter of fact, it probably is. I'll leave it linked below. Not gonna tell you how the Custom Pro did compared to the Shimano, Daiwa, and Arc, but it's a pretty fun video. Really thought that I would catch more there. power if I spot lock and make a bunch of casts, but guess not. It's like a real shallow point comes off this island here. Figured there'd be a group of fish chilling here, but that's not the case. He was just a solo one. He was just a solo one. As always, my exact tackle is linked down in the video description, so if you want to check out the rods, reels, tackle I use, please shop using those links. That would mean a whole lot to me and my family. That's a huge way that this channel helps bring income. So I know a lot of you guys watching your TV, but if you're going to shop on Tackle Warehouse, just go ahead and open up one of my videos, click one of those Tackle Warehouse links, and then go ahead and make your cart. They don't even got to be for the same product I have linked, but doing that helps me out a ton. So thank you. Big thanks. Big thanks. Okay. I think I'm tempted to head over to fish those docks over there, and then I think the bank gets steeper. There we go. Oh, he knocked slack in it. That was fun. Okay, maybe I keep fishing on the edge. Pike. No wonder he knocked slack in it. Come on. Oh, thank you. Get out of there. Nice. You know, when they knock slack in it, it's a whole lot of fun until you realize it's a slimy old pike. Which is it's still fun. Tell you what though, I could just go down weed edges till sunset and probably smoke the fish. Just wax on them. But I do like fishing a jig. I do like flipping a jig in the docks. So that's kind of what I want to do. But we've been giving y'all a good time. All right, last cast here. And we're gonna pull up and head to those docks over there. The wind has died down enough for me to consider fishing in the wind a little bit. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Let's go. Oh, this camera's about to die. New battery. Man, my rods are a mess right now. We're all over the place. I gotta clean up a little bit. I don't need that rod anymore. I don't need the football jig out right now. Probably not throwing that again the rest of today, but I will throw the frog. I will throw the swim jig. I'll throw the regular jig. Maybe a chatterbait. And I just ran across the lake, I just realized, with my, I'll throw the Senko, with my phone right here. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, let's go koiki. I really would like to go koiki. Come on. Do it to me, please. Catch me just one. Just one bass. One more time. No, it's a bad cast. Better. Still not great. Come on, do it. Tell you what, this bait is not a you know, magic lure. If they don't want it, they don't want it. Can't force them to eat a koiki. If I catch one here in a sink, I'll be crazy. Probably just scared away whatever lives here. They're like, what is that? What the heck is even that? Okay, nothing on the edge of the dock with a Senko. Let's go frog. Up shallow. They're Their satellite dish is in the lake. It's probably not where they want it. Oh yeah, you know, your classic Minnesota satellite dish in the water pattern. How you catching them? Oh, just pitching it every... Oh wait, no, that's a table. That's a lawn table. What? What are we doing? How'd our table end up in the water? I totally thought that was a satellite dish. Guess not. Man, springtime they'd be out there. They're back way up there. I don't think they're there right now. I'm about to have a lot of good stuff to fish though. There's some docks and a bunch of lay down logs in between the docks. I think I might be about to catch me a big one. That's the vibe I get. This battery has a issue. There we go. Get rid of that. Back to the jig. They seem to be liking my my orange jig. This is, by the way, not a color in my new Outcast jig coming out. This is just a skirt that I tied at home. It's not one of our colors. I mean, if y'all like it and it catches them good enough, it might become one. But it's not starting off as one of our colors. Seems like on a nice summertime Sunday when I'm filming this, lots of folks are out at their lake casts. Pontoons are out and about, which is fun. I'd hope people would use their lake houses. I would if I had a lake house. That'd be fun. Y'all keep watching Uncut Bass Fishing. Maybe I can buy me a lake house. We can do uncuts from there. How about that, huh? How about that? Oh no, well, got it. If you're curious how to get a lure that is lightly snagged, unstuck, keep the tension and pop, pop, pop. And that's generally a way you can make it happen. Sometimes you're so stuck, you're stuck, but there's one. Oh, seems small. If it even was one. I'm starting to doubt now. Kind of felt grassy. The fact that it wasn't swimming sideways with it makes me think it was grass. No, that's him. No, that's grass. Ah, piece of grass. Had me confuddled. He had me confuddled. That's what he did. Man, I better catch some on these laydowns up here. Jeepers. They are juicy looking. Juicy looking laydowns. Now these docks, the problem with these is that the sun is getting lower, so the shade line is actually getting further back. So my skips have to get better and better, and they have been, to get further and further into the shade, because the bass will absolutely move around. Do not be okay with just landing short on your dock fishing. Unless short is where the shade or the whatever the cover is the fish want. But most of the time that's not it. Dude, these docks are so tough. It's crazy. Tough to skip. Gosh, man. That jig just perfectly wedges in there. There we go. Just gotta get close, huh? All right, swim jig. Come do your thing. Just swim it over a log, let it drop. Pick it up, let it drop. Now, this is also one of those places, or one of those types of structure in Minnesota that I just don't catch many on. That's these types of old evergreen trees that have fallen. I don't catch many on them, which is weird. You think you would, but I have not. Have not caught many of them. Always surprises me when I don't catch a bass on this stuff. It feels like every other piece of structure in Minnesota has a bass on it besides this, you know? Man, I got jammed in the same kind of thing. It's these corners. And then once you get past them, they're fine. There we go. See what I mean? Man, I'll tell you something though. There's some fish out here. Don't make me throw a drop shot, all right? I'll do it. I'll do it. Now that I caught a big walleye, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll throw it. It can't be a bass. It's too small. It could be, but it seems very small. All right, I'm just gonna pitch a drop shot on the bank. Why not, huh? This is probably a chatterbait bank, if I had to guess. Feels chatterbaity. Feels chatterbaity. And I need my hoodie up. Next good fish I catch, and I'll just classify that as a 2-pounder. I'll do the comment challenge. So you best stay tuned, all right? Because I have a feeling I'm about to do it. Got a feeling I'm about to do it. What time is it? 6:41. We got some time. We got time we haven't even used yet. Come on. There was a fish under this dock too that just came and looked at my drop shot. They're like really looking at the drop shot today, not doing a whole lot of eating it. Frustrating. Okay, guess they don't want that down this bank. How about chatter chicken? Where is it? There it is. There it is. A little bit of wind down a steeper bank with just a little bit of grass. Screams chatterbait. Does. Screams it loud from the rooftops. And if it's cloudy, it screams walking bait. Just don't think they're gonna eat it in these conditions. Sun's too bright. Not sure if they're up there, ready to eat topwater. Could be wrong. No, grass. I'm just shocked that I haven't caught any around these pieces of timber yet. Never mind, there's one. That feels big. He has not jumped yet. Let's give him another hook set. What do we got? What do we got? Pike. Son of a biscuit. Gosh, man. The pike up here are crazy. The pikers are crazy. Get in here. You slimer. Stop it. Stop it. Give me my thunder cricket back, please. Thank you. Thank you. That's where a bass should be. That's where a dang smallmouther should be. Oh, grass. Makes sense. He was sitting on a clump of grass. Makes a lot of sense. I'll tell you something though. This Uncut has not been lacking in the fish department. That's a bass. Okay, I think we know what we're doing down this bank. We're throwing a chatter chicken. But still none to put on the scales. Come on. Come on, please. Please. I just want one. Oh no. There we go. I just want one. But a bass and a pike chilling on a log. Kissing. Please don't hit my power poles. We're good. This also kind of screams square bill crankbait. This reminds me a lot of another Uncut I did in Minnesota last fall. Similar conditions, bluebird skies, evening bite, tons of wind. Really only like one of the banks was like even fishable. And I smoked him on this point on a vibe jig. Absolutely railed on him. That was fun. Can't believe I haven't caught one measly old smallmouth. I shouldn't call them measly. They're not measly. They're beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Beautiful, bodacious, small bass. Beautiful, bodacious, and brave. And I would like to catch one. Oh man, I got hooked up immediately. Or snagged up, I should say. I got snagged up, boy. There's some docks over there that I kind of want to fish. The sun is just still beating down on them, but they'd be more out of the wind. Oh, I love this rock though. Goodness. Oh man, get off of there, please. Get off of there. My prop's gonna hit the rocks. No? Wow. Surprised my prop didn't hit rocks. Very shocked. No, no. Oh gosh. I watched him eat it at the boat. Big one. Goodness. Can you get off, please? Can you get off? Man. Thank you. See? I had a feeling he was going to do that. Flip out. Flip out, please. Thank you. Bye-bye. Gosh. They're chewing, bro. There are fish down this bank. That's for sure. They're not all bass. There's fish. Hard to complain. You're getting bit. We're getting bit and ripping lips. What's that Luke Bryan song? Fish, hunt, golf, drink. All fall, all spring, all summer long. We'll be living it up and living it on. Wake up, coffee. This bank especially just makes sense for a smallmouth to be on. You know what I'm saying? Windy, rocky, like this is the first bank that's really sloped off a little quicker off the bank. And the other side I was in grass all the way out to here. This side is not the same. Bad cast. gosh, the edge of the dock. I think we got a bass. Is it a smallmouth? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh, largemouth. Hey, we haven't shown you all a fish in a while. We'll come back to you guys. Pretty. Tungsten thunder cricket. If anything, dude and dudettes, the wind is just firing them up. So like, I'm catching bass, which is fun. Just want to know, where are the ones worth weighing? The first bass I caught off camera today was a 3-pounder. That's why I set this goal for myself as 5 for 15. I thought that'd be like simple, very attainable, but I guess not. The bladed jig rod that I've been messing around with is this one by Mark Zona. It's custom light. It's a 7.4 moderate. I don't know if it's medium heavy. Couldn't tell you. It just says 7.4 moderate. So it's pretty decent for this kind of chatterbaiting, open water. But if you're in a bass boat, that is, if you're in a kayak or the bank, I have a hard time setting the hook well with this rod. So I'm not sure if I'd recommend it. I'm using a KVD 7.4 heavy moderate that says spinnerbait on it. And that's one that I've loved throwing a vibe jig on lately. So I really don't know which one I like most. I definitely get a better hook set with this one, but I can feel more with the Mark Zona. So, I don't know, big dog. Don't know, big dog. Wake up, coffee, camo, climb tree. All fall, all spring, all summer long. We'll be chattering it up and chattering it on. All right. Not. Got him, little guy. I'm not really vibing with this bank right now. It has sloped out now. So now it's pencil reeds. I mean, I'm talking, this place is diverse. We got pencil reeds now. Crazy. But I do want to throw a swim jig under this dock to see if the fish are in the wind on the docks. Usually they're not, but give it a shot. I'm about to run to those docks way over there though. What a skip. What a skip. What a skip, Chip. What a skip, Chip, in my dip. Nothing there though. How about under there? No, not a good skip. Try it again. Under there, yes sir. That's in the shade. No bass. One more dock and then we're gonna head to some different docks and then figure out what we're gonna do. Not sure. What to do to catch 3-pounders. The problem is we're losing good time of the day for docks. Docks is more like 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. type of deal. And it's already almost 6. So the dock deal just doesn't stay good that long. Tell you what though, this lake's got a lot of bass in it. Or fish in it, I should say. Not just bass. Got a lot of fish. All right, let's pull the trolling motor up. While we still have some sunlight, I'm gonna go run to some docks that are over there. We'll see y'all there. Ugh, now one thing I don't think I like that I'm seeing here. Oh, hold up. I hooked my foot. Dang, I hooked my foot pretty bad. There we go. We're good. With my shoe, sorry, not my foot. Is that this bank is dirty. So actually, I'm gonna fish this for a second, but it looks like the wind has caused the water here to get muddy, and that is not what I want. Holy cow! Let me get y'all up close here. I do not like this. Look at this. Wind has been hammering this bank, and look at the water clarity up here. Yeah, it's like orange. Holy cow. That is not good. It's not good at all. Let me just go ahead and skip a koiki under there. See if something big and flashy. Nope, okay. Maybe not. Hey, I don't like the look of this watercolor here at all. This is not good. Oh my gosh, bro. It's so hard to skip a 25 millimeter. It's my first day trying it. It's tough. You almost gotta just like lead it under there. Skipping it does no good. You gotta like, still not good. There we go. So not good at skipping 25 mil. There we go. See why all these guys that fish it on docks winning Elite Series tournaments are fishing like tall docks. That's all the ones you can fish. I don't like this. They got dirty. And I don't think the fish prefer that. You know what I'm saying? There's a log here I like. Could be some on the end of this log. Come on. Come eat it. Come eat it. Dang. There was a bass on the log. He just didn't want to eat my my koik. Wonder if he'd a drop shot. Probably will. Where'd you go, big cat? I took you off your drop shot. Your log. This is too windy. This is too windy. Yep. Not a big fan of this. There he is. Could be a crappie, honestly. I think it's a crappie. We'll find out, but I'm pretty sure it's a crappie. And see, it's not chasing my drop shot at all. Even a crappie, I feel like, would chase it. And now the wind has caused a wind knot. Oh my gosh, I'm a mess right now. I'm a mess, y'all. Holy cow. Can we get untangled, please? What in the world? There we go. Okay, they were not willing to eat on this deadhead here. Basically, that's an old-fashioned tree, lay-down tree. So I'm gonna go chatterbait up the bank just to see if, like, it looks like the water clarity gets a little better. If that's the case, maybe these next like 3 docks are worth my time, but that's probably it. And I'm not like I passed up a lot of bank back there that was rocky and steeper. So if I'm gonna throw it chatterbait, that's probably a better zone for it. Okay, water clarity got better, even in like the 75 yards since that zone right there. It's good. We're just getting to the end of dock fishing time. I know I've said it, but I really feel it now. Don't think the dock bite's good for all that much longer. Now, gosh, getting back to casting a light lure is so tough. There's like no shade left on the front of these docks. I have to go to the back side here. It's risky. Kind of risky for the biscuit, you know what I'm saying? Come on, get over there, thank you. Hey doggies. Hello. Hello. Woof woof. I like you too. I like you too. I'm getting out of here, don't worry. Oh my, whoa. Triplets. Hi puppies. Hi there. You don't seem very nice. You don't seem very nice. They are border collies. It's an odd breed to have up north. I feel like I don't see many border collies. I can't cast over there. I'm gonna hook a dog. I'm gonna hook a dog, and then what do I do? Bye bye. See y'all. They look like a different kind of border collie though. Maybe an Aussie mixed with the border collie. I really need to catch a 2-pounder, y'all, for this comment challenge. This is not good. Last dock up here that I'm fishing for the day. I'm done with docks after this. They are clearly not on that anymore. And I don't like this because it's like I pan out here on scope. Oh, well, never mind. About to say I don't like it. There's a fish. There's a fish out there. Hold up. What was that? A pike? It's gotta be. It's too big. I'm still gonna cast at it. Hey, if I catch a big pike, that'll count as a comment challenge fish. Oh, it's a deadhead. It's a log. It's an old log in the water, not a fish. But there's one floating out there. 60 feet out. And I missed him. And I missed him. And they were roommates. What do we got, huh? Can I shake a worm over your head? Shake a worm over your head? Nope, no, not a fish. I was gonna say I'll pan out and there's tons of grass, but there wasn't. So actually it's not as shallow as I had thought. The bay gets shallow over there where the boat launch is. I should probably get a dang drone shot here soon before it gets too dark. It's a great point, Tyler. You should listen to yourself more often. Pretty evening though, man. Sun going down, wind calming a little bit. It's nice. It's good to be alive. If y'all are not subscribed yet, what are you doing? Go ahead, hit that button, baby. Subscribing is one of the easiest things you can do to this channel. It's free. It just tells YouTube, I like this guy's videos. Give me more of them. Now, if you don't like this guy's videos, as in me, then don't click subscribe. I'm not gonna ask you to do something you don't want to do, but if you do like them, that would be super sick. It would help this channel continue to grow. Scripture says, in wisdom and stature, baby. Oh, thought I had one, never mind. Somehow set the hook and didn't get stuck. That was impressive. I know I said last dock. Didn't mean it. One more. I started the Uncut too late in the evening for a dock skipping Uncut, so apologize. Apologize for that one. Won't happen again. I think I need to be going back down that bank. That was windy. Throwing a chatter chicken. Yeah. Putting the jig up, folks. Don't think old prototype is the one that I need for the rest of the evening. I think I need a chatterbait. And it is for sure shallower out here. Like we'd have been in 15 feet out here on that bank down there. But not the case. I see little tips of grass, so I'm just gonna cast up into the bay. Chatterbait, let it sink to the bottom. 2, 3, 4, take 4 seconds. Slowly start my retrieve with a pop to get it out of the grass, and then I slow it down. This lake would be really, really fun in April, I think. A lot of Minnesota lakes are fun in April. So that's not really saying much. Zinger. Grass. Literally just using live scope to find where the edge of the grass is and then making the longest cast I can. It's about a 140-foot cast there. Thinking the bite's gonna slow down pretty considerably. So I'm wondering what I should do the last few minutes of this video here, because I didn't do a comment challenge. And if I don't catch one fish, you know, worth weighing, I feel horrible. What are we doing? What are we even doing around here? I gotta catch that to do a comment challenge. Y'all get it, you know? Y'all understand. Yeah, I just got knocked by something. Zing. I don't want to drag you guys along if like the bite's not going to be good, you know? Like, really want to get on a good bite here. I'm thinking I'm going to have to be down in the wind by the rocks. Yeah, and if that's what I'm thinking, that's what a brother's going to do. So, put my drop shot away. It's been fun, drop. It's been fun in the shot. Let's go ahead and move this over here. I'm gonna fish that in a second. I'm not gonna fish the urchin, so let me put this away. Love it. Senko, probably not. We're just gonna go down the windy bank. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. 10 minutes left. 0 minutes. Alrighty then. Let's go, baby. Like 20 more minutes. I'd love to get you guys a comment challenge fish, but I gotta do it right. You know what I'm saying? I gotta actually catch a good one. Try to give away something every week. If I don't, one time, that's why I failed. Failed at catching a good enough fish to be happy. No, I say, that sounded horrible. I'm always happy. But I want to catch a nice one. That's what I like. Want to catch a nice bass. Nice bass. Yeah. There we go. There's one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Is that our comment challenge fish? I don't know. I don't know. Get in here. Be a smallie especially. Oh, it's a largie. Well, you know what? It's a chunk. So y'all are getting your, thank your lucky stars that the tungsten thunder cricket came through. And the windy pattern. Let's go. All right, so comment challenge to win. Because the lure of the day has been a thunder cricket, we'll send you a tungsten thunder cricket. Comment challenge is just, what's your biggest bass you've ever caught on a chatterbait, a vibrating jig? Want to hear the story behind it too. Smallmouth, largemouth, spotted bass. Was it like a 1 1/4 ounce jackhammer, throwing it in deep water? Were you hopping it like a jig, you know, yo-yoing it up and down? Is it a pond bass? Is it a lake bass? Want to hear the story behind it. And if you haven't ever caught one on a chatterbait, I want you to comment that this will be the year that you finally make it happen. I'm telling you, they are so good, especially catching fish situations like this, windy conditions. But I've caught them in dead calm as well. I've caught all three species of bass on them. I've caught crappie on them. They make some tiny versions too for crappie. And you know what? If you just can't get behind the chatterbait style and you just hate them, I want to hear that comment too. There we go. Oh my gosh, bro. I should have done this 20 minutes ago. They are all over this. It's pike. Okay. It's fine. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun, right? Right? I promise you, I'm not trying to like hurt these pike. Just, they got sharp teeth, you know? No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah. Dude, it's so clear though that these fish want to be in the wind. And a windy, rocky bank is almost always better. There's one. Yes, sir. Dude, this is fun. Heck yeah. Windy, rocky bank, almost better than a windy, grassy bank. Dude, absolutely choked it. That's fun. Tungsten thunder cricket. Colors bluegill, and I've been on the same trailer for like 3 fishing days now. A single Strike King Rage Bug. That's amazing. That one knocks slack in it, dude. They are down this bank, I'll tell you what. And they would eat a square bill crankbait too. I'm gonna keep throwing this, but they would eat that. Just retrieving it about as slow as I can. And then I'm kind of like speeding up my reel, chopping it. Chopping the reel handle, and that gets the bait to just move a little bit. Just twitch, skirt kind of moves. You could do a rod tip, but I found that the blade on a chatterbait tends to mess up. Like it doesn't run as well when you actually like pop the rod tip. I just like to do a reel handle speed change. Dude, they're chewing. They're chewing on this bank. I've got to believe there's a 5-pounder somewhere down this bank that wants to play fetch. Gotta get my chapstick on though. I feel my lips doing their thing. Not cold sore level yet, but definitely getting chapped. And that's never good. That is never what you want. I think what's happening is a lot of these bass that were probably in the grass and on the docks, as the sun goes down, they're feeling less secure up shallow. Like they can't see as good. And so they're moving out deeper. And I'm kind of intercepting them on their way to wherever they're spending the night. It could be the grass edge, could be just out there on the bottom. But I don't think they spend their evenings totally up shallow. It's just the thought that I have. And I'm still gonna make casts, you know, up underneath the dock if I can without hitting somebody's engine. There we go. Ah, my blade got messed up. We good? Yeah, we're fine. We're fine, we're straight. These are real good docks for daytime fishing. A lot of coverage. I got the dock that I caught 2-aught from underneath earlier. A lot of coverage, a lot of shade. It's just getting too late in the day. And I never catch them on these floating things, ever. Like ever. It's crazy. I don't know why. It's not even worth a cast. There's a rock pile beyond it, but never ever catch them on that. Some rocks down there. Tell you what, every time I see rocks, I want to cast at it. It's the dang walleye I caught. Grass. Grass. A lot of grass, goodness. And I think a little scatter grass on a bank like this is not a bad thing. Matter of fact, it probably makes the water, you know, in between the docks a little more productive. Zinger. It's kind of funny how fish will sit in little groups. What are we going on? Did I hit the jig against the dock too many times? No, we're fine. It doesn't seem like it's chattering as good. Might have smacked the boat too hard. Yeah, I do not feel like I'm chattering as good. Oh my gosh, I just got knocked. Something just donked me. What was that? that was not a stick. Wow. I had a bite just now. Probably a pike. Missed it. Darn it. What a well manicured lawn. I like it. For a lake house. There's St. Augustine looking pretty good, besides one patch over on the left side. Here on Uncut, we like to talk about landscaping, you know, from here and there. Every once in a while. Man, it is getting windier again. It is gassing. Gassing me up. Gas me up, boy. Somebody hype me up. Now I'm seeing a lot more of that thin grass I talked about earlier on this bank than I did when I first caught them back there. So I think that's a little too much grass. And I need a little less of it. More rock and less grass. That makes sense. I got a fish out here. Looks like a bass. It's the size of a bass. Let's throw a drop shot on it. I'd love to finish off with a big smallmouth. Come on now. Where'd you go? There it is. It's looking kind of fuzzy. Not a fan of how fuzzy that fish is looking. It is looking, oh, that's way too big. Holy cow, that's not a bass. Gotta be a pike. Or a walleye. You know what? The walleyes were kind of fuzzy a second ago. No, and then he gets sharp. That's a pike. That's a pike. If I've ever seen one. He fuzzy as heck on the scope. All right, I've got like 75 more yards and I'm done. But hey, y'all got a comment challenge. How about that? Props to y'all who watched all the way through, huh? Okay, now the grass seems to be gone. Nice. I look up shallow. Don't see nearly as much of that eel grass looking stuff. So I bet you I start catching them. Maybe not. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day for a neighbor. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day for a neighbor. Won't you be my? Won't you be my? Won't you be my neighbor? Ba 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 ba. I want to catch one more. Make it a smallmouth to finish the day. How about that? Come on. Come on now. Come on now. Come on, come on. We all need somebody to lean on. You can call on your brother when you need a hand. We all need somebody. We all need somebody to lean. Oh! Hook set. Get that thumbnail. Nice. I don't know if I don't like the bank angle, I don't think, but we'll get a good thumbnail out of that one. Dude, big old rock ledge right here. Holy cow, is that a boulder? It's gotta be. I think I'm on a boulder. Let's see what the tip feels like. No, it was a log. Big log though. Jeepers. Jeepers, jeepers, creepers. You know what? Maybe something needs to change here at the end. Maybe they need a little bit of above the blade of the spin blade. How about that? A little bit of chartreuse and white and clear Strike King tour grade spinnerbait. Colors mouse. Maybe that's what they need. Little bit of spinnerbait in the wind and in the sun. I'm just kind of Hail Marying at this point. Not real confident in what's going on. Come on, fish. Come on. Gosh, oh, pike. Yeah, classic. How could I have guessed that a fish that knocks slack in it at the end of the day is a slimy old 19, 20-inch pike? Hey, we had a lot of fun today. Caught a lot of fish today. Caught a lot of fish today. Thank you, buddy. Caught a dang lot of fish today. This was a rare uncut, y'all, where fish just bite. Where they just bite. No giants today, but hey, we had a dang good time, didn't we? Didn't we? We're gonna make this our last cast right here. Come back by the camera. Do my outro as I slow roll a spinnerbait, maybe catch one. Thank you all for watching Uncut Bass Fishing. What a dang fun episode this was. Again, don't know when it's gonna come out, but had a blast. Hopefully you did as well. If you wanna watch my last episode of Uncut Bass Fishing in the bass boat, I will leave it clickable over here in the corner. And my last one kind of similar to this, where I caught fish on chatterbaits and spinnerbaits and a few on topwater. I will leave that clickable over here in this corner. Such a pleasure to make these videos for you guys. Check out my merch, Infinite Outdoors, linked down below. And we'll see y'all next time right here on Uncut Bass Fishing.